In the latest chapter of the title fight, we saw an epic first couple of sectors in the British Grand Prix with Verstappen defending for his life and Hamilton putting the best fight he has this season to gain the lead. It all ended when both the drivers came into each other at Copse, with Verstappen ending up on the wall and Hamilton having to drive back to pits for a front wings change. Is this the escalation we have been waiting to see all season? Verstappen has been more or less relaxed so far this season whenever the title rivalry has come up in the press conferences. The comfortable lead that Red Bull has over Mercedes in terms of performance is also partially to credit for this. But Mercedes seemed to have pulled back at least a bit this weekend, with Hamilton winning the Friday qualifying session and finishing a strong second in sprint qualifying. But nowhere was it more evident than the beginning of the race on Sunday, with Lewis attacking Max in all corners until they both collided. When the race was red flagged pending a standing start, it was clear that it was Lewis's race now. And even with a 10-second penalty, he managed to overtake Leclerc on lap 50. When he won again in his home race, his 8th British Grand Prix victory, Lewis celebrated it like he usually does, taking the victory lap and celebrating on the podium. But it was interesting to see how everyone reacted to the incident post-race. Leclerc said that even though he is extremely happy with the podium, the biggest victory in his opinion was to see Max walking out of that 51G crash. Toto said it takes two to tango, meaning it is not purely Hamilton's fault that they came together. Christian Horner said putting a wheel up at Copse was a huge misjudgment by Lewis. Hamilton himself said he will love to have wheel-to-wheel battles with Max throughout the race, but he will never be bullied to being less aggressive. And finally, Max Verstappen himself said, seeing the victory celebration from hospital, he felt it was disrespectful and unsportsmanlike. Regardless of what anyone thought, the incident today has clearly put a huge dent on the lead in the Drivers' Constructors' Championship points both Max and Red Bull enjoyed. With just a 7-point lead over Lewis now, Max would be more cautious going forward. For the last DNF of Max in Baku, Lewis himself couldn't finish in points, so it didn't affect the championship tally. But this one will ensure the second half of the season gets more exciting for us viewers. But more importantly, with this incident, it looks like Lewis finally got under Max's skin. He is clearly going to come back and fight harder in Hungary. And before long, we could see them coming together again. If anything, the incident in Silverstone has just made both Lewis and Max to take the championship fight to the next level. Regardless of who wins this race, we are about to witness the best championship fight in years. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit that like button, consider subscribing to the channel if you like to watch similar content, and stay tuned to I Am Formula for everything Formula 1. Until next time, take care and stay safe.